Right now, thousands of UK drivers are sitting on a hybrid SUV that their dealer will refuse to take back. And thousands more are walking into showrooms this week, about to make the same catastrophic mistake. 7 specific hybrid SUV models. Values collapsing by 55 to 60% in 3 years. Battery replacements costing £10,000 to £15,000 on cars worth half that. Dealers across Britain are returning the keys. They say we cannot take this one. It is unsellable. If you already own one of these, every single month you wait is money disappearing from your pocket. If you are shopping for an SUV right now, you are minutes away from the most expensive mistake of your life. These are not rare edge cases. These are some of the most popular hybrid SUV models on UK roads. And nobody in the showroom will tell you what we are about to show you. Here are the 7 hybrid SUV models you must avoid or sell immediately. Jaguar once sold the F-Pace P400e as the future of British prestige. Today, owners are discovering just how quickly that future can turn on them. Walk into a Jaguar dealership with a 2-year-old P400e and you are likely to hear the words, "No driver wants." We cannot take this one. It is unsellable. The battery alone can cost up to £15,000 to replace, more than half the car's current value. CAP data shows some F-Pace PHEVs losing over 55% in 3 years, with trade-in offers vanishing entirely as dealers scramble to avoid stock they cannot shift. One owner described being left with the keys and a finance bill bigger than the car's auction price. Alfa Romeo promised Italian style and cutting-edge tech with the Tonale 1.3 PHEV. Instead, the numbers are brutal. Auction data shows 58% value lost in the first year. That is a £44,000 SUV now worth less than £19,000, if anyone will buy it at all. Owners report recall after recall, from high-voltage cable failures to stalling in traffic. Alfa's own service bulletins warn of parts shortages stretching into months, leaving cars stranded in garages and drivers footing the bill for courtesy cars if they are lucky enough to get one. Jeep Compass 4xe owners face a different nightmare: downtime. Fleet managers report waiting up to 8 months for critical parts, with warranty repairs dragging on as supply chains falter. Some dealerships have started refusing Compass PHEVs for trade-in, citing unmanageable risk and a backlog of unresolved safety recalls. The Compass once sold on rugged reliability. Now its owners are left navigating a maze of technical bulletins, insurance hikes, and plummeting resale values. 3 badges that once meant status and security now stand for financial exposure and technical headaches. The collapse is not limited to bargain brands. At the top end, the pain is sharper, the numbers bigger, and the escape routes vanishing fast. The Mini Countryman Cooper SE plug-in hybrid was sold as the family-friendly, city-smart hybrid. Yet by 2026, owners are left stranded. When temperatures drop, so does the electric range. Real-world winter tests show the Countryman can lose up to half its claimed electric range, and some drivers report the car refuses to run in electric mode below freezing. Mini's shift to a fully electric lineup in 2024 means these plug-in hybrids are now orphaned, with no future updates or battery support. One owner still under finance described their car as obsolete overnight. Dealers refuse part exchange, and battery replacement quotes run between £5,000 and £11,000, often exceeding the car's value. Citroën's C5 Aircross plug-in hybrid, once a fleet favourite, is now the poster child for catastrophic depreciation. CAP data and dealer reports reveal nearly new examples sitting unsold for months, with clearance discounts slashing up to £12,000 off original prices. A Citroën dealer in Manchester called it the worst residual performer on our books. A £39,000 SUV is now worth barely £22,000 after just a year. Owners trying to trade in are told there is no appetite for used plug-in hybrids, and parts delays mean some cars sit immobilised for weeks waiting on battery modules. Skoda's Kodiaq 5V plug-in hybrid promised German engineering at a family-friendly price, but the reality is a dead-end platform. The Volkswagen Group's quiet pivot away from plug-in hybrids leaves Kodiaq 4 owners exposed, with no announced successor and rumours of discontinued support for key components by 2027. Analysts warn that residual values are in freefall, with auctioneers reporting hammer prices down 40% since 2024. One owner's experience with a failed charging controller led to a £3,800 out-of-warranty bill and a 6-week wait for parts. At the upper end, the BMW X5 xDrive 50e tells a brutal story. Buyers who spent over £80,000 in 2023 are now facing losses of up to 60% in just 3 years. Some X5s struggle to fetch £34,000 at auction. Battery replacement costs can top £11,000, and insurance premiums have jumped as claims for electrical faults surge. A BMW owner on a leading forum summed it up: "I'm stuck with a car nobody wants, and the finance shortfall is more than my annual salary." Across these brands, the message is clear: there is no safe haven in the plug-in hybrid SUV market. Whether you bought for badge, practicality, or tax savings, the financial risk now cuts across every price band. Four forces have turned the UK plug-in hybrid SUV market into a minefield for anyone holding the keys. First, the benefit-in-kind tax advantage that once propped up fleet demand vanished overnight in April 2025. For years, company car drivers paid as little as 8% benefit in kind on these SUVs, sometimes saving thousands a year in tax. After the Treasury overhaul, rates shot up to 20% or more, gutting the main reason fleets bought plug-in hybrids in bulk. The result? A flood of nearly new plug-in hybrids hit the market just as demand collapsed, sending residual values into freefall. Second, the technology itself is a double-edged sword. Every plug-in hybrid carries two powertrains, combustion and electric, meaning double the risk for expensive repairs. When the battery fails, you are looking at £5,000 to £15,000 for a replacement, depending on the model. But the petrol side brings its own headaches, turbo failures, gearbox issues, and emissions system faults. Owners face the worst of both worlds. No single warranty covers the full spectrum of failures, and out-of-warranty repairs can destroy any savings from fuel or tax. Third, the gap between official claims and real-world performance is staggering. Brochures boast 150 miles per gallon and over 40 miles of electric range, but independent tests and owner reports tell a different story. Real-life figures are typically 22 to 44 miles per gallon with a flat battery, and electric-only ranges are often halved in winter. For many, the plug-in hybrid promise lasts only as long as the battery charge. After that, fuel bills spike, and the car's weight penalty drags efficiency below even a basic petrol SUV. Finally, the rise of Chinese competitors has shattered the old pricing hierarchy. Cars like the Chery Tiggo 8 Super Hybrid deliver up to 75 miles of electric vehicle range and undercut European plug-in hybrids by £5,000 to £10,000 at launch. With longer warranties and lower benefit-in-kind tax, these models are devouring the market share once held by premium brands. Dealers are left holding unsellable stock, and owners watch their investments evaporate as the market races past them. Every one of these forces is still accelerating. For anyone stuck in a plug-in hybrid SUV, the window to escape is closing fast. If you already own one of these 7 plug-in hybrid SUVs, your next moves could mean the difference between financial survival and a 5-figure loss. Start with your battery. Book a full diagnostic within the next 30 to 60 days. Most garages can print a state of health report. Any sign of rapid degradation or a flagged cell? Get written documentation and request a warranty claim immediately. If the car is out of warranty, seek quotes from independent EV specialists, not just main dealers. Battery replacement costs for models like BMW X5 and the Mini Countryman now routinely hit £5,000 to £11,000. For a Jaguar F-Pace, expect £15,000 or more. If your battery is healthy, move to resale, price aggressively, undercutting similar listings by at least 10%. Dealers are refusing trade-ins, so private sale is often your only shot. List the car with full battery history, recent service records, and proof of any recall work. Do not hide faults. Buyers are savvier than ever. If you are shopping for an SUV right now, avoid plug-in hybrids unless you can buy at a deep discount and accept the risk of major repair bills. Instead, target reliable petrol models like the Toyota RAV4 or the Honda CR-V. These hold value, avoid battery headaches, and cost less to insure. Full electric vehicles from brands with strong UK support, think Kia EV6 or Tesla Model Y, are safer bets if you have home charging. Never buy a discontinued plug-in hybrid or one with a patchy recall history. Check for active recalls on the DVSA website before you sign anything. And remember, if a dealer is pushing a leftover plug-in hybrid with a massive discount, ask yourself why. The safest move in 2026 is to avoid the middle ground entirely, choose petrol for simplicity or a proven electric vehicle for future-proofing. Every day you wait, your options and your car's value shrink. Right now, these SUVs bleed value faster than you can pay the finance bill. 55% gone in 3 years, batteries costing £12,000 and dealers calling them unsellable. If you own one, ace it before April's tax shift sinks you further. The window to cut your losses is closing fast.